Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. Last time we were playing, I had this buncher, and I parked it here. My plan originally was to walk through and bunch down all this wood so that we could build our road basically back out of the bush so we can get our equipment and get out of here. In this case, what's happening now is I'm going to take the processor for a walk instead, and I'm actually going to process these into longs as I go. Actually, I might do a different size. I'm not going to do 14s just because it's a lot of tree. So what I'm going to do is 8s, I think. So two of those should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just building a road. That's all I'm doing. I'm not like actually trying to get production amounts of wood here. So we're just going to build a road. So I'm going to clear some of these trees out of here. And as I go, I'm going to leave this kind of trail of 14s, or 8s, sorry. And then what we're going to do is on our way out, as we're leaving, we're going to come back through and pick all this stuff up and just throw it on the truck as we go. I think it'll be kind of fun. And tops can just go be tops because I don't care. They can just go be tops. And then basically, yeah, the whole purpose of this is just to build an escape road here. I don't really necessarily want to reproduce all of this wood because we've already cut it once, and I kind of want to move on to a new area for us, so just going to lay this kind of over here. There's no rhyme or reason to how we're doing this. I'm just kind of laying it randomly for the time being. So I'm trying to get this as low as I can here. There we go, that's low enough. And clean the little bits out. So we already got a pile here, so let's... And then what we'll do is after we build our road, we can actually either fly out those little bits that are still kicking there. And we're going to drop that over here. I'm just going to run this into this pile here. Make it worth the grab. And we'll get rid of the tops. They can go join the river. Oops. Into the river you go. Alright, so let's keep cutting up here. I don't know how... I can't remember how many trees. We cleared quite a bit of bush here when we came through the first time, I remember. But I can't remember where we built our road. Do we go... Oh, here's our chip pile. So, oh, look at all this stuff in the middle of our chip pile. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? This will be very interesting. That's all I have to say. I'm going to clean these up here just so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. Just I can't clear it with the buncher, which is kind of annoying, so I'm just going to get it out of my way so I don't have to look at it. And our favorite thing that we forgot to do, you guys can always watch the video now to see what I'm doing that. So yeah, let's clear this out. These are just going to be whatever. I don't know what to do. We can skid them out or fly them out later too if we want. These I want to actually drop. And because we're dropping them with the processor, we can literally just process them on the spot, which is really nice. Leave kind of a half-arsed pile here. Oh, that was glitchy. That looks good. Oh, it's pretty close. We'll throw it in there, I guess. It's because we're nice. It's because we're going to be kind woodsmen and allow that one to go through there. Where's my tree here? Oh, it's a ways over there, huh? Why can't I get a lock on it here? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, I don't have it on. Weird. There we go. Must have had my my brain backwards there for a second. Shoot that over there. I wouldn't mind clearing these out. These stumps. The thing about this is it stumps really high. I kind of did that on purpose so that if you do a forwarding project, you actually got to go in and clean the stumps up. I mean, I know some people prefer to cut it like right flush with the ground, but too bad. I mean, you can get it pretty close to flush, but you got to pay attention to what you're doing. A lot of people don't like to do that either. There we go. I'm literally going to lay these like, I don't really care, right here. Kind of in a weird spot. How much of a turn radius do we need? Not much. We're just bringing that low bed through there, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, excuse me. That was a good one. Oh, did I not? I thought I cut more off that. I guess not. That's alright. Let's grab this guy and drop it right over here. Bloop. Beauty. I'm just going to kind of make a really crappy little pile. Oh, I hope they don't roll all the way down the hill. Oh. You get that where you sneeze and then you can like feel it in like literally all of your like joints? Ugh, it's so weird. I think it's part of getting a cold. Colds do that. Do some weird stuff. Alright, so let's drop this bugger in here. I'm just making kind of a weird little pile of 8s here, so it should be interesting. So we built a road in, now we're building the road out. It's only something you'd probably have to do if there was a windstorm. So let's pretend there was a windstorm. Let's see here. So I just gotta kind of assess what we've done here. So we still gotta bring a truck in here to collect this wood, and then we can walk out, I guess. So I just want to see kind of our straight shot. We can grab a screenshot of that too, actually it's kind of neat. Pull the road out. Okay, so we want to... Yeah, we can do basically a straight haul. I should have cut that tree, but I can always grab it after. And then straight haul up the hill, do a little bit of a whip to the right, and yeah, we gotta clear these trees out of here now. So these two, actually I might just hit this with the saw because it's gonna be glitchy to have that big piece sticking out there. See how low I can get it. Might go all over the place, but that's alright. Oh, fall the right way. Fall that way. Ah, I wish I could push it. Oh, it's just gonna float there. Alright. Oh, I got an idea. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This will be fun. I wonder if I can hit that tree with this tree. What do you think? Okay, so we gotta get the angle just right. You literally have to hit it from right there. Let's see if we can do that. So right off that corner. Oh, she's gonna be tight. It'll be close. Actually, it might not roll over proper because of this sawdust here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, do we get it? Oh, that, no, no. Oh, come on. Oh, it was like within an inch. Come on. I wish I could just bop into this thing. Wait, I got an idea. I got another idea. I'm just full of ideas. Alright. So what if I grab a chunk of tree and I throw it at that tree? Think it'll knock it down? Or like push it? Maybe I could just push it over with this. Aw, you bugger. Of course, right when I get the idea to do that, that happens. In future, though, can I actually push trees with these? Oh, yeah, I can. Man, I can push really heavy trees with these. That's kind of messed up. Well, that's good. I can clear the road. I can be my own snowplow. I like this. Can I even push this heavy? Oops. Oh, no. I lost my bit. I lost my little bit. I'm going to clear this piece, too. There we go. Get rid of this nasty stuff. Did we get it? Or did we just... Oh, that's weird. What the heck happened there? Let's try that again. I just want to clear this stuff because if I don't clear it, when that low bed comes through here, that's going to be a problem for sure. Hey, this, I can push a whole tree around. That's glitchy. Whoops. So was whatever just happened. Oh, here's our other piece. Bonk. That's ridiculous. Oof. I think that's as far as that piece is going to go. Oh, maybe not. Alright, well, we have the option to clear this stuff if we want, or we can just leave this as a really gross little bridge. I like that. It actually looks really forestry-ish, though, having like all the logs laid sideways. Almost looks like a log bridge built up. Kind of cool. So do we have enough to clear this corner now? I think so. I could probably take this tree out, too, to be honest. I could process it, but I don't feel like it. I'm having fun with this chainsaw. So I should be using the FDR chainsaw. Oh, well. Whatever, man. They're all the same. I'm gonna see if I can put a longer bar on the FDR chainsaw, actually, just to make it different. I should put a note of that. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna write a note really quick here. Hold on. Longer bar on FDR saw. If I don't write stuff down immediately when I'm thinking about it, I will forget, because I have 100 million things going through my head all the time with modding. and an idea comes up, and then I forget, and then I forget again. It's not good. So I'm just gonna leave these little bushies right there. This stuff's gotta go though. This has gotta go find a home. Kill our marker tree. And we'll leave our 8s right here, I guess. I just realized I gotta bring this processor back into the bush too, because we're gonna need to process more wood that's out there, or we could just fly it to a different landing too. I could fly it roadside and process it on the road too, which I might do just to kind of change it up. So maybe I'll leave what's like there, and we'll haul that out with the loader that's there, so that way we don't have to walk it back twice. And then any additional wood that we fly in, I'm just gonna fly it out to that main road, and I'll cut a nice little landing there. That's pretty cool, right? I think it's a cool idea. Okay, let's see here. That's a weird piece, whatever. I don't care. This stuff's all cleanup. It's really not production wood. It's not nice stuff. It's just rat garbage to get cleaned up so that we can actually get our equipment out of here. It's kind of the idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to low bed it out, but we can try. What I would like to do is fly it out. That'd be cool. I think that's what I'm going to do when I ever figure out how to fly in equipment. I don't know if the equipment's so heavy, I don't know if you'd ever be able to fly it into locations, but if we can ever get that figured out, like make a transportable ability, then what I will do is I'll pick a region on a map, like up on a hill that's really hard to get to, fly in a buncher to like whatever the closest clearing is, start clearing it with the buncher up there, fly all the wood back to like a landing down below, process it, and just keep cutting up on the hill. That'd be so cool. And with this new map that I'm working on right now, it's very crazy mountainy. Like, I mean, there's lots of flat spots too, so it's not like all just stupid mountainy, but there's lots of areas where there's only one way to get the wood out, and that will be literally either with a helicopter or a really, really long drive. So that'll be fun. Thing about logging and modding, man, it's always getting more and more exciting and different, and I'm glad that we can make it different in a way that's kind of fun. I feel as though we've really changed the game around with the logging side of things. You know, I never really thought about it very much. I know everybody's always like, oh, you changed the game, and you know, it changed my life, and da 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 da. And I think, haha, that's cool, you know, that's great. But really, like, if I look at my progress even since the V12 pack compared to like what I used to have, it's absolutely crazy what we've accomplished. And I'm working with some really incredible modders now. Like I said, I don't really want to announce anything yet of like the different people I'm working with, because a lot of it's kind of, I'm not really sure who's contributing what or what's going on. And I don't want to like say, oh yeah, that guy's working with me now, or he's like, you know, even really affiliated with me, because I don't really want to say stuff like that unless I know they're completely on board and want to share that. Right now, a lot of modders are helping me with lots of weird little stuff that I just never knew about, and I'm just kind of putting it all together. But I feel like I've connected with some really good guys that may have only known sections of the game. I feel like I know a lot of the logging aspects more so than a lot of other people do, but there's lots of little areas where guys have spent time learning a lot of stuff that I still don't know. So it's really cool to meet all these dynamic different people who mod and do logging or mod and do farming, and I'm able to kind of pick their brains on subjects and learn so much new stuff as I'm doing it. So I meet these people and I'm just like, you know, you may only know, you know, 5% of the modding world or the modding game, but you're so good at that 5% you know everything about it. Now, I may know only, what, maybe 30% of the game, maybe I know, and that 30% I'm amazing on, but every time I meet these other little 5% people, I now add that 5% or as much of it as I can from that person onto my 30, so eventually I'm going to be able to, in theory, if I can work it out right, I should be able to do darn near anything I want. I mean, I'm already at the point in this game where I feel like there technically isn't anything I shouldn't really be able to accomplish. I mean, I can put any mod in here that I want, I can add any sound effect, I can do you know, any kind of texturing, modeling, mostly any kind of feature. I mean, some things are limited by the engine. There's obviously stuff I can do, but it doesn't work. A lot of it's limited by the engine. A lot of it's limited by the physics and what's possible. But I don't know. I feel as though we're really getting places with the modding, and I'm having such a good time doing it. I've never been quite this passionate about anything for a long time, so it's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm excited about it. It's fun, and like I said, now the YouTube thing's getting bigger, and working with some cool guys. It's fun. Like, I'm just having a good time with it, man. I don't even care about, like, the, you know, oh yeah, you're becoming, like, YouTube famous, everybody knows your name now. It's like, well, that's great and all, but I don't, you know, that's not why I do it. I do it because it's, I'm just having such a good time. If I didn't enjoy this, like, obviously if I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't be doing it, right? I'm not just chasing a perpetual dream to have a big YouTube channel, because I've never had that before. Look at that little piece. That wasn't even worth it. That wasn't even worth the saw time on that one. So it looks like we're almost catching up to our road. I can see a clear entrance all the way out. Let's see how far it goes here. So how's our little roads? We built a nice little section. It's almost looking like we did in the single player there, huh? A few extra trees down than there was before, maybe. So what'll happen is, as I'm leaving with that loader, I'll back that truck up and I'll just keep throwing this wood on it. And eventually what I want to do is cut our way out all the way back to home base, which is somewhere over here. So we'll have to cut our way out probably on this corner. Oh, here, we're already at the road. Here we are, perfect. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I might have to cut a little trail or something, but I'm actually going to drop the logs right on the road and process them onto, you know, this nice landing here. Or I could just drag them through this little hole here, drop them into this kind of a little spot here, lay all the butts down here, and then process off and pile them down here. That's possible too. I'll try both and see what works best, and yeah, that should be pretty fun. So when we come back on the next video, maybe I'll start... Maybe I'll keep processing just so we get a nice clean path right to the road here. And then we'll clear all this out, and then maybe we'll start bringing the trucks in to bring that rest of that little bit of wood that we got sitting in there. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, but it'll be pretty fun, and I think it'll be good to get this all cleaned up. So anyway, we're going to call it at that, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.